Happy Sunday, everybody, and happy last day of 2023. It is so flippin' hard to believe that we are already here, but hey, we are. Hopefully you are all are having a great day so far. It was a really chilly day across the area this morning. It has been a wonderful morning though so far, at least from the sunshine perspective. Good morning, Joy. Finally, the clouds broke yesterday and the high was 52. This afternoon, it'll be even warmer. You can see some ice on the camera there from Beach Mountain, but a lot of sunshine from Lylesville, Dallas, from Concord. Temperatures this afternoon will actually reach 56 degrees. That's about that's about 3 degrees warmer than average for this time of year, with abundant sunshine for pretty much the entire area for this afternoon. So truthfully, a fantastic day. The biggest thing that you're going to notice today is that we have a wind from about 5 to 10 miles per hour for most of the afternoon, and that's not much in terms of breezy conditions. It's 5 to 10 is not considered breezy, but the wind does start to pick up as we enter the overnight time frame. And this is kind of what I've been honing on so far with the forecast this morning. I don't want people to think that the forecast is going to be dangerously cold by any stretch this evening, but I just want people to be prepared as they make their plans. We have an approaching cold front from the north and west. And we haven't talked about this a lot the past few days, but we have been talking about how clouds will increase overnight, and it's because of this front. Sometimes we don't really talk about how a front is influencing something weather-wise. We'll just talk about the fact that the weather's being influenced just because we don't have time, because we have such a short, window of time to talk about the forecast. But we have a cold front approaching from the north and west. This is increasing our cloud cover overnight, and that's actually why temperatures overnight are expected to be warmer. So the low this morning was 29. My forecast tonight is only 36. So while that's still cold, it's not as cold as it has been because, of course, 29 this morning. Yesterday we were in the lower 30s. But even though clouds typically act like a blanket, because this front is quickly going to be picking up the winds, we're going to see the winds kind of counteract the influence from the clouds. So clouds keep us warm and act like a blanket, but the winds also allow for a wind chill. And so we're going to be counteracting this balance. And the winds are going to make it feel much colder than the actual air temperature as we enter the overnight time frame. Sorry, folks, it looks like this clicker is being annoying for the last day of 2023. So as we're counting down to the forecast this evening, winds are going to be picking up with gusts around 19, 20 miles per hour, literally right around midnight. Now, this will continue off and on through much of the day on Monday, but actually the winds will be highest up in the mountains on Monday. So our wind chills will likely be even lower there on Monday morning, but especially up in the mountains. So why is this important? Well, as we enter the overnight hours in Charlotte, our actual temperature will be in the upper 30s and lower 40s around midnight, which is truthfully not that bad. But with the additional wind, it'll feel around the freezing mark. So again, as people are kind of planning their plans, I know a lot of folks use the WCNC Charlotte weather app, or I hope you do, since the one that comes on your phone is CRAP. But I don't want you to see 40 degrees and think, oh my gosh, it's not bad at all. I'm not even going to bring a jacket. And then, of course, it feels like 32. And then you're like, dang, I wish I had a jacket. So, as you're looking at the hour by hour forecast this evening, I of course encourage you to also look at the feels like temperature, because 46 to 41, not much of a difference. But I mean, 42, but feeling like 35, that's a pretty substantial difference. Again, 40 at midnight, but feeling like 32, again, pretty substantial difference. And the same for 1 a.m. And then really after this, there's not much of a substantial change for the first few days of 2024. Tomorrow morning, of course, the clouds will start off in the morning and then we eventually become sunny. First chance of rain comes in Wednesday night and into Thursday morning. The reason why I think this is important is because there has been some model discrepancy here. So at least for now, I'm keeping a small chance of rain in for Thursday morning. And then we have a long range models indicating that that next chance for rain comes in by the weekend. Yesterday, it was looking like all the rain happened on Sunday. Today, it's shifting a little bit earlier on Saturday. So I'm keeping a close eye on these forecast changes, and we'll keep an eye on them for you, of course, too. But at least for now, we are preparing for the chance of rain for the first weekend of 2024. Of course, hopefully it's not going to be like the first few weekends of 2023 where it felt like it rained every single weekend. But, we still need a little bit of rain to help out with the drought. So wouldn't be terrible to at least have some rain. We just don't want it to rain for the entire day when, of course, we have a Panthers home game to talk about and probably going to be the last one of the year. So breezy late tonight. Of course, temperatures overnight 36, but it's going to feel a lot chillier because of the wind chill. Tomorrow, not too shabby. We'll start off mostly cloudy, become mostly sunny in the afternoon. A high temperature of 54, not too bad for the first day of the new year. We kind of clear out there and top off with the temperature by Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. There's that next chance for rain. You can't see it, of course, on the Guy Roofing 7-day forecast, but I do have a chance for rain Wednesday night. So it's Wednesday night and it's very early Thursday morning. Then we clear things out, but we do turn a lot colder regardless of whether or not the rain comes in Saturday or Sunday. Temperatures do turn a lot colder. I actually put in the exclusive 10-day forecast here so y'all could see it. So upper 40s Friday, upper 40s on Saturday. So if the rain does come in, it is going to be a chilly rain. So we'll keep a close eye on that. And then it does look like eventually we do kind of build back in some of that slight warm up into the mid to upper 50s as we enter this time kind of next week at the end of the 10-day forecast. So it's the Carolinas, it's January, so we know things are kind of going to be up and down as they typically are. But I have looked at some of our long range climate models, and it does look like we'll be pretty close to average over the next 8 to 14 days. So I would expect some of these roller coaster ride temperatures, but not substantial swings, as in like 70s back down to 30s, but something like this where we're from the 40s to the 50s since the average is 53 and the average low is 33. But one trend that has been relatively consistent is that we're expected to be a little bit wetter than normal into the first few weeks of January, which is pretty typical with an El Nino pattern into the winter months. So we'll be, of course, keeping a close eye on that and continuously keeping you updated with the WCNC Charlotte weather team. So again, just to recap, sunshine abundant today. We're in the mid 50s. Clouds will build in overnight and the winds will pick up. So even though the air temperature is warmer, the wind chill is still going to be a factor. But overall, not too many weather related issues for your New Year's Eve forecast. Pay very close attention to the feels like temperature on the hourly forecast and not just the air temperature. And I hope everybody has a happy, safe, and healthy New Year's Eve. And I'll see you guys in 2024. And can't wait to see you. Have a great day. And yeah, can't wait for the new year and to see all of you in a new year. Really, really hard to believe that 2023 is almost over. It has been a good one. And every single time I get to hang out with you guys, it's a good day. Bye, everybody.